¿Qué rollo, pollos? This is another episode in the Land of Pollos. All right, let's give hell when we can. All right, I am very glad you clicked on this video, and I'd like to show you what I changed from last episode when we built the smelting room slash mining area. Yeah. So I did add a little layer up here, just kind of like how we have to Benito's house. I think it adds a nice shape and color contrast. So I just added that. Another thing I did, which I don't think was added, was I put the item frame for the pickaxe against those doors. And I figured I'm just going to have the doors here with no pressure plates. And I did mine not quite down to bedrock. I'm still working on getting all the way down to bedrock, but it's pretty far down. I'm not going to go down there right now, but I did go down pretty deep the other night. So I'm going to try to kind of get down to bedrock and hopefully start a strip mine. But for now, that is the progress down there. And I'm really happy with how this smelting room turned out and slash smoker room. It looks pretty good. And I think it's simple, short, and sweet. It's just me in this world. So I don't think I need it to be ginormous. And yeah, so today's episode, I am going to make a crop farm. And before we get started on that, let's get our words of wisdom and see how Benito is doing. Benito, que rollo pollo? What's up?
Good go, Josh. It's good to see you. Here are today's words of wisdom. The best way to predict the future is to create it. That's all. Bye-bye now.
Oh my goodness, Benito, where do you come up with those? I'm telling you, the best way to predict the future is to create it. Well, you know what? Let's start by creating our very own crop farm. So my initial idea was to have an opening here, and then this is going to go up into the area where we're going to kind of just make the crop farm. The reason I'm doing that is because there's not much grass like area in this crater. So I think the most space I'm going to have to do it is going to be up and out here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on this. I do have some dirt because I want to make a better plot of land for this. But I don't even know what the best way to do this is. What if we go out even more on this? I want to keep as much cherry trees possible out here. If I have to move some, then I will. But I want to just kind of keep that vibe and ambiance out here. Even if it kind of gets in the way of the crop farm, I want it to be ingrained everywhere and anywhere in this world. So yeah, that's my goal. In terms of the crops that I'm going to be farming, I think we're just going to do the basics, which is going to be wheat and then carrot and then potato. I don't know much what you can do with beetroot, but maybe that's something we'll like farm in the future. But for now, that's kind of what I'm thinking of farming. So I also like the idea of not having it be so perfect, pitch and perfect. So I think, let's say this is our path to the farm or to the crop farm. And let's get rid of anything and everything in the way. Yeah. And this could just be our path. On the way, as we're walking on this path, maybe we turn left and then we see some beautiful carrots or whatever it might be. And then we turn the other way to the right, and then we see some potatoes. And then maybe our wheat is down in the lower half area. So that might be the plan that I shoot for with this build. I did do some mining off camera. I might do a mining video. I'm not sure, but it might be one where I'm exploring a cave. Because I think strip mining is it could be kind of boring to watch. Actually, it's kind of boring to do. That's why I always watch YouTube while I'm actually strip mining. So that's what I end up doing. Okay, so let's do the first patch, which is going to be right here. And if I get rid of this, I don't want to hit you, Boyle. We kind of have more space here. So what if this was our plot of land for should it be close? I think so. I think it should be about one block apart from the path. Um, maybe one, two, three, four, five. Yeah, maybe five wide, and then one, two, three, four, five long. I don't think that's too shabby at all. Boom, bada bing. I'm liking this. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I think let's go ahead and get a bucket. I have some iron smelting from my mining trip that I went on last night, and I'm not sure what furnace I left it in. Here we go. Let's make a bucket and see if we can gather some water. Let me also empty some of my inventory out. Um, I'm gonna gather some water, make an infinite water source if that still works in this game, and then let's see what we can do. Let's get 2 buckets. Let's see what we can do about keeping this dirt and grass moist enough. That way, I keep these plots hoed. Is that how you say it? I hope so. I hope I'm saying that correctly. But yeah, I want to keep these plots hoed so I can kind of see the areas where I'm trying to plant my crops. I don't have much carrots, potatoes, or seeds right now. I'll probably do some of that gathering off camera. But I kind of just wanted a nifty place to plant it. Also, what if the center here? Oh, actually, we got to make our infinite water source first. Um, where should I make the infinite water source? I guess down here for now. That way it doesn't get in the way of the crop farm. 1 and 2. Does this still work in Minecraft? It does, I think. Yeah, perfecto. See? I'm good at this game. I'm great at this game. All right, so if this is going to be the center, will all of this now remain hoed is the question. Is that the direct center? I think that is exactly the center. And it looks to me like it's staying. Great. I'm loving it. All right. So what if a block apart here, we also have what if I break some of this and then on this side we can have another plot just like that? I don't mind some of the land getting in the way or some of the trees. I think I like that vibe. But we just have to have enough space so that it is exactly the dimensions of this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this will be 5. Let me my pickaxe. I'm just going to replace this stone with dirt because that's what we're going to do. Okay, I think the first thing I need to do. Wait, is this still symmetrical? 1, 2, in 3. 1, 2. The third one's going to be water, and then the rest is going to be dirt. So that should stay hoed, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, yes, this is good stuff. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more this way. And that will be our farm, another little plot area here. I think I'm going to surround this spot with some type of fencing. Don't know what I'm going to go with yet. I can already see myself doing the cherry wood fencing. Because that's kind of the whole vibe we got going on around here, which I don't mind too much. I do not mind. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think those are the exact dimensions. I need to eat some food before I start dying of hunger. Okay, so we have, let's say, carrots here. I'm going to have to take care of this, actually. And then on the other side, maybe we'll have, what did I say, potatoes. And then we're going to need 2 more. So let's go down here 1. And then how would it be if this was our next plot? Yeah, we go down 1 and then we find another plot here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5. All right. I'm liking this. So we could do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then maybe this 5th one I'll create right here. Like so, like this. Let's get our water for our infinite water source. I might have to go Mimi's in a couple of minutes here. That way I don't die of mobs. I have no armor on right now. I got to get better at. Maybe I'll start wearing some armor. Why is this not staying Hode. I'm gonna have to figure out the water situation here, but I want that to stay Hode if possible. And then we can do, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So this would be the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Good. I think this is 5 by 5 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. It is actually. And then in the center, we will put water as needed. And that's going to be another one. Yes, I think this vibe is going to be very, very nice. I might even extend these. Who knows? I might double these up off camera. But just so you guys kind of see the general idea, let me light some of this area up because the last thing I need is a creeper to come and blow up all this progress. Alrighty. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm going to refrain actually from putting the fence on right now. See, now this tree, unfortunately, might get in our way. So let's just see what happens. Excuse me, cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this will be 5. Oh my god! Okay, we're going memes. We're going memes. Oh no. Hail to the no. We ain't dealing with that. Not right now. Okay, let's go memes, and then when we wake up, I'm going to go ahead and finish that plot. And then I think that might be it for today's video. Off camera, I'm going to try to just do the planting side of things and then maybe put a fence around it. I kind of want to refrain from putting a fence around it too early, though, because I might expand depending on how fast the growth is. I know the villagers have their own. Where am I? The villagers have their own farms up there, but I don't know. I really like the idea of having my own. Oh, I screwed up, didn't I? Yeah, this is supposed to be 1 block apart. I just realized that. We're going to keep it that way for now, but I think I might fix that off camera. So 1, 2, 3 in, and then this 2, 3 in. This one should be the dirt, the water, I believe. Good. Let's see how that looks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this will be the 5th. And I think this is going to look fine and divine. Oh, yeah. And then, of course, I'll get rid of that tree off camera. But I think 4 plots is good. Let's say this is going to be carrot, potato, wheat, and then who knows? Maybe another wheat. I don't know. Maybe I should just start farming beetroot for the heck of it. I'm not even so sure what beetroot does, to tell you the truth. I don't have a lot of experience with beetroot in this game. I think it's a fairly newer item, if I'm not incorrect on that. I'm pretty sure it's a newer item. Good. I really like how this turned out, though. I'm going to do a little bit of work off camera and just get this area kind of fenced in. And then figure out what I'm going to plant here. Yeah. But other than that, oh, and I have to fill up this creeper hole. Thanks to what just happened. That's one of my biggest problems right now, is because my whole vibe in this world is to be open in kind of like the wilderness, and be associated with nature. That's just like a higher chance of getting attacked by mobs, which has happened like every other video. So I got to find a way to mitigate that. I don't want to place too many torches, though, because this is not the most desirable thing to look at as a light source in this game. So maybe I just got to start stocking up on those candles and those lanterns off camera, and then just start placing them, because yeah, it's getting it's getting pretty tough to keep the mobs out when I have no areas lit in this world. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. I think we got some good progress on this crop farm, and maybe in the next video we will expand on that. But for now, I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time in the next episode of the Land of Pollos. Hasta la vista!